Okay, class, I'm back with the very last thing in 4.3. Still dealing with logarithm, but we have to find the inverse of this exponential function. Remember, inverse and logarithms are, excuse me, remember exponential and logarithm are inverses of each other. So if you're given an exponential like we're given here, we need to do log in order to find inverses. Now, this is a one-to-one function. First thing we can see, so since it's 1 to 1, we need to replace f of x with y. Very first thing, y equals 4 raised to the x. Next thing we do is we interchange the x and y variables, right? Where x was, we're going to put y. Where y was, we put x, okay? So now we interchange them. This becomes, excuse me, with the eraser mode on, becomes x equals 4y. Now, to find the inverse, you all know that we are solving for y. We have to solve for y. So our mission is to get this on the side by itself. Basically, that's what we're doing right now. Now, in order to get rid of an exponential, you have to take the logarithm of that same base. Let me say it again. In order to get rid of an exponential, that form, you have to do the inverse, which is take the logarithm of the same base. So we have to take the log of base 4 on each side. So this is what I mean. We got to do log base 4 on this side, and it's of x. That's what we got to do, equals log base 4 on this side, and then we do 4, and then we got y. I just showed you all this property. This property is what we just did, right? This property right here is what we just did for when we were up here. We did the same property up here, okay? Same property right here, okay? So that's the same thing, that if you have log of a base and then you have an exponential of that same base raised to a power, these two cancel each other out, leaving you with that, okay? So they will cancel each other out, log base 4 and the 4 as the base, cancel each other, leaving you with what? That y. So look what you have. Log base 4 of x equals y. But this is the inverse. So we don't write, it wants you to write f of -1 because it's inverse. I usually put it right here to replace that, or you could write it separately and do inverse is log base 4 of x. Okay, because you got to show inverse. All I do is replace the y and I just put f of f in -1 over here. Okay, but that's how you do the inverse. Okay, real quick, of an equation, of an exponential. Okay, that's it.